Hello everyone. We've created a series of steps for you to get your Canvas courses ready for the start of the school year with the students. Now there's pretty much three main steps that you're going to need to take care of. The first one is a process called cross-listing, and I'll explain that in a moment. The second step is to import any content that you created previously in your Sandbox course, which is the course that you used in the springtime. And then the third step is to publish each of your courses so that the students can see your calendar and have access to your homepage. Now, we recently created a process where we did a sync with PowerSchool, and it created all of your courses for you. Now, when it did this process, it created a separate course for every section. So when you log into your Canvas account and you put your mouse over courses, you'll now see a whole list of all these new courses. Now, you can tell which ones came over from PowerSchool because they're going to use this basic format where it's the course name as listed in PowerSchool. You'll see your course section, and that's going to be the course number followed by a decimal, which is going to be section 1. In this case, this is section 2, section 4, section 8. And then you'll see a listing for the school year, which will be the 14-15 school year. Now, what cross-listing does is it's a way for you to group courses that have similar content. So in this case, when I take a look at U.S. History 1, these 4 sections here, I don't want to have 4 separate courses. I want to merge these all into one main course. So that's what the process of cross-listing is. Now, to show you this, we're going to go low tech. I want to show you, I created some index cards to kind of create a representation of this. Alright, so what we have here, I created an index card for each one of those sections as they appeared, and these will follow what's in that drop-down menu. Now I streamlined it a little bit. I dropped the course names and the year, but I know that these sections here, the 211 courses, are for U.S. History 1, and then down here, these last 2 courses, these are U.S. History 2. So when I look at this, I realize that there are 4 sections here, point 1, point 2, point 4, and point 8, which represent U.S. History 1. And then there's 2 sections for U.S. History 2. Now what I want to first do is decide, do I want to group these courses together? Now, one of the factors that you'll want to consider is if you pull all of these courses together, they're going to share the same resources, and they're also going to share the same assignments. So if you're going to be giving a lot different assignments or content based off these different sections, you probably don't want to group them together. For this demonstration, I'm just going to assume that I want these 4 sections to be moved into one course. So I only have one course to edit, and then I want these 2 sections to move into another course. We need to first identify which course is going to be the master course. So which is going to be the one you're going to do the work in. So just to keep it simple, I'm going to identify the point 1 course on both sections as being the master course. Now again, this is just an unofficial term, but this will help make some sense as you go through to start working on your courses and editing them. Now, the process of cross-listing, what I'm going to need to do is log into each one of these courses and go through the process of cross-listing, which essentially just means you're going to group it into this main course. So I will log into my point 8 course and say that I want this section to appear with this section, and you will do the process of cross-listing. Then I will go into point 4 and I'll do the same thing. I want to group this, so I will place it there. And then I'll go into section point 2 and I will add that as well. So all 4 of those sections will now exist in one overall course. Then I will go in under U.S. History 2 and I'm going to do the exact same process. So I'm going to take section point 6 out of course 231 and I will cross-list it into 231.1. So that's really the process of cross-listing. It seems a lot more complex than it is, but really you're just grouping your sections into a master course. So that way you only need to add your content once. So please, now that you have a little understanding of what this is, please follow through with the remainder of the directions and go through and try getting your courses set up. If you need any help, please let us know. Thank you.